Hello, how are you? Today I brought you an absolutely delicious recipe for your breakfast or your afternoon snack. It's really simple and tasty. You're going to love it because it's super easy to make, inexpensive, and very nutritious. This recipe here has no sugar, no wheat flour, no gluten, no milk, no eggs. So, on top of everything, it's also great for people with allergies. And it's a vegan recipe. But it's not just for people with allergies or vegans. Anyone can enjoy it because it's super delicious and well balanced. You're going to love it and it will please the whole family. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss it. If you love recipes that are easy, quick, healthy, and affordable, you're going to love this channel. So go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. There are new videos here every day and you're going to love them. Let's get started with our recipe. Remember, the ingredients, along with their quantities and nutritional information, are listed below in the description as always. So the first thing I'm going to do here is take the chia seeds and make what we call a chia egg. I'm going to add the chia to the water here. Let me sprinkle it in like this, and we'll wait about 10 minutes for the chia to absorb the liquid. With this, we'll achieve that gelatinous consistency that eggs usually provide without adding eggs to the recipe, and we'll also get the benefits associated with chia. Chia is super rich in fiber and very high in omega-3 precursors, a very valuable anti-inflammatory type of fat. So the more we can add it to our diet, the better. And remember that chia also helps provide a strong feeling of fullness. I even have videos here on the channel talking more about chia water, the benefits of chia, and which is better, chia or flaxseed. I'll leave those linked below in the description for you. By the way, remember that I have this really cool video here about which is better, chia or flaxseed. And if you don't have chia at home and want to use flaxseed instead, that works really well too. So let's wait about 10 minutes and I'll be back with the hydrated chia so we can continue from there. Look, 5 minutes have passed and I'm going to show you how it turns out. Check out the consistency. It all sticks together here and absorbs that liquid. So now, let's mix our chia gel with the other ingredients. Now I'm going to mix my ground oats in another bowl. I blended these oats in the blender until they turned into something like flour. I'll start by mixing the dry ingredients here first. Remember that oats are an excellent addition to our daily routine because they're super rich in fiber, protein, and beta-glucan, which helps lower cholesterol. So I love using them every day. We're also going to add the baking sweetener here. You can use whichever one you prefer. Tell me what you usually use to sweeten your recipes. Is it more sugar, sweetener, honey? What do you use? Let me know down below in the comments. Now I'm going to add the baking powder. Let me mix these dry ingredients together first, just to combine them better. Now here I'm going to add our chia gel, and along with it I'll also add the coconut oil. Then we mix all of this together until we get the consistency we need. After that, I'll put this into our baking pan and add a topping on top. Remember that I have several playlists here on the channel with recipes for snacks, breakfast, a playlist of recipes with chia, a playlist of recipes with oats. I'll leave all of them down below in the description for you. Tell me, do you usually have a late night snack, that meal after dinner and before going to bed, or do you normally just have dinner and go straight to sleep without eating anything else? Write to me down here because maybe I can bring more late night snack recipes for you here as well. Ideas for that time after dinner. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to finish mixing this in well and I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Now that everything is well mixed in here, I'm going to add the water until it reaches the right consistency. Remember, the amount will be listed down below in the description for you as always. So I'll start here with these 3 spoonfuls, giving it a good mix until I get to the consistency I want. So look, I added more water, kept adding it, and the amount that's in the description, it wasn't just those 3 spoonfuls I put in before, no. So now I'm going to grab my baking pan. I greased it with coconut oil so it would stick, put in the parchment paper, and now we add our mixture here. I'll do it like this, it's easier, and I'll press it down with the spoon to make it more even. So I'm going to do this here because you can see that the dough is kind of elastic. So I'll take my time with this and then we'll add the topping. Hold on. So look, I used the spatula here and kept flattening and pressing it down to make it really compact. On top, I'm going to add some chopped apple. I even added a bit of lemon juice to my apple here so it doesn't get too oxidized because that can happen over time. If you want, you can add it too, especially because I think lemon with apple gives it a bit of tartness that's really delicious, but if you don't like it or don't want to, you don't have to. So I'm going to spread the apple out well here and then add my final topping. Hold on. So I added the apples, and on top, as a topping, I'm going to make a mixture of honey with a bit of coconut oil to give it a special shine when baking. This is optional. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. It helps to give our apple a bit more of a caramelized effect. But if you have any restrictions and don't want to use honey, you don't need to use it here, nor the coconut oil. Tell me how you're going to make it, with or without this topping. And now we just drizzle it over the top just to give it that beautiful shine, like I mentioned. And then we'll bake it in the oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit. When I come back, I'll show you how beautiful and delicious it turns out, and I'll tell you how long it took. Hold on, I'll be right back. It took 25 minutes for this delicious treat to be ready. I waited for it to cool down. You can see I'm holding it here, so I could cut it without burning myself. So now I'm going to cut it into pieces and let's give it a try. Come here with me. Look how beautiful it turned out. And remember, if you want, you can also make it with pear or with chopped banana on top. See how gorgeous it looks. I'm going to taste it and tell you how it is. So tell me, what are you going to use in this recipe? I'd love to see your comment. Remember to like the video because that helps me a lot. And share it with anyone who will like it and with those who need it. Let's spread this chain of kindness together. That's what I want for this channel. And now, let's try it. It has a cookie-like texture on the bottom with all the flavor of the apple, which is really soft and sweet. Make it and you're going to love it. See you next time. Bye.